Hi there everyone, this is Melissa from DJ Event Planner. Today we're covering the changelog topics from September 2nd through September 30th, 2019. To begin, we will look at the features that have been added with this update. We have added a new option for the employee front page. In your DJ Event Planner account, go to Setup, Application, Employee Settings, then Front Page. You can now configure 3 different employee front pages, one for the basic level employees, one for salespeople, and one for administrators. For salespeople and administrators, there is no setting for the logon landing page. Their landing page will continue to be the company calendar page. To view their front page, they will click on their Employee Menu tab, then Front Page. We've added a new print drop-down, making it even easier to find and print your planning documents and music lists. To see this, go to an event in your account, then go to the Planning tab and look for Print Event Planning Documents. Next, under Setup, Application, Event Form, then the Layout tab. You will now see the custom client field's titles along with which custom field number it represents in the event report page. In this example, we have a custom client field titled Fiancé. SMS templates are now available via the SMS Hub and the individual SMS pop-ups. You can access this by going to SMS on the left-hand menu, choosing My Messages or All Messages, then choosing a message in your account. Then click on the Options drop-down once the message has loaded and choose Use a Template. Also in the Options drop-down menu, you can choose Reassign a Contact. When reassigning a message to a new contact, we've added the Select Search function on the drop-downs for clients, employees, vendors, and venues. Google reCAPTCHA has now been added to the Request for Information form and the code generated for your website tools. If this is your first time setting up reCAPTCHA, please see the setup guide available by going to Website Tools, General Settings, then the Google reCAPTCHA tab. Click on the Setup Guide and look for step number 4. You should get a fresh copy of the code to embed on your website. If you have previously set up the Google CAPTCHA for the payment gateway, you will need to edit your Google CAPTCHA settings in your Google dashboard and add your personal business website domain as well as your standalone domain. Next, go to Setup, Add-ons, and view one of your add-ons. The Assigned Events tab now includes Website Tool Instant Quote Assignments. Previously, that tab only listed assigned events and event quotes. HTML email templates will now check for script tags within email templates. None should be present. If there are, you will receive an error message. If you receive this error, follow the instructions included. When viewing the HTML template, use your browser's Find function using either Control F or Command F. Search for the word script. If any are found, delete the entire script, including opening and closing tags, and be sure to exit Source Edit before saving. You can now assign a new package to an event using a booking helper. Please note that this will not change the financials for the event in any way. Once you trigger the booking helper, the package name will change, but you will have to edit the dollar amount under the Financials tab. For the Stripe Payment Gateway, we have added support for 3DS SCA requirements for all UK and European users. A new setting was added for the default payroll report start and end date range. You can change these default settings by going here. Setup, Application, Employee Settings, Payroll, and then Payroll Report. A new merge tag was added for multi-event invoices. You can find this new merge tag by going to Setup, Documents, Create Multi-Event Invoice, Merge Tags, Multi-Event Invoices, then search for Invoice Table number 4. This new merge tag will include the following fields: event date, event name, package, and total fee. Lost sale events are now hidden by default on the Add Event Package Availability and Add-on Availability checker. When creating your event, under the Financials tab, click on either the Package Availability or Add-on Availability buttons here. There is a button in the lower left of the page to show the lost sale events should you wish to include them. You can now change how the package availability displays in edit mode of the Event Financials page. The default display is alphabetical. However, you can change to display order as is set up in your package settings. Under the Merge Tag wizard, when adding a merge tag that needs wrapping, we've added code to automatically add the closing tag. For example, if you use this calculated value merge tag, the closing tag will automatically be added instead of you having to manually add it. This will make it much easier to know which tags need a closing tag. Next, go to Setup, Application, Event List. We have added a new setting that allows you to control the font size on the event list page. There is a setting for both desktop and mobile devices. We've made some changes to the year-to-year days to book report found under Financials, Charts, Year-to-year, then Days to Book. The information on that page now contains the number of events in the legend. We've also added a month-to-month Days to Book report for selected years. To see this report, simply click on the year. Next, we have added a column to display which employee created a Contact Manager item. This was added for employees, clients, vendors, venues, and contacts. You can now run a booking helper once a document has been signed the first time. Look for this setting under Setup, Documents, find an e-signature contract, Edit, go to the e-signature tab, and under Actions, look for Run Booking Helper. And our final addition in this update period, you can now duplicate a booking helper, making it easier to make small changes for use in a different situation. Go to Setup, Application, then Booking Helpers. Find the booking helper you would like to duplicate, then on the right-hand side, click on this duplicate symbol. The booking helper will be duplicated, and you can then edit to update as needed. Now on to the changes that have taken place in this time period. When a client image is present, clicking on the event date next to their profile will now go to the month view instead of the day view. Next, let's go to an event in your account, then click on the Resources tab. We've made some layout changes to Equipment Manager on this page to make it easier to see packages and add-ons when assigning equipment. Simply click on the Show Event Details button here to see the packages and add-ons assigned to that event. We've added some additional filter validation rules when you go to Reports, Export Data, choose a report topic, then the Filters tab. We discovered a bug in an update with the date picker change when in edit mode of an event. The bug had been updating the scheduled payment number 2 year instead of the intended target year. This has been resolved. However, it's advised to check any scheduled payments on events where you've recently updated dates to ensure the correct year is in the scheduled payment date fields. We've also made some changes to the pop-ups on the Financials page in Events Edit. While certain financial information requires confirmation, we've changed some of the pop-ups to side toasts to simply inform you of the change, and there's no further action required on your part. For the Stripe payment gateways, cardholder's name is now a required field. Cardholder's email is also now a required field. We've also added a drop-down option for clients with multiple email addresses. Only one email address should be selected. These changes were made based on the 3DS security checks. In Website Tools, Payment Gateway, due to recent changes in the Square Developer Portal, the setup guide for the Stripe Payment Gateway has now been updated with new pictures and wording. We've updated the list of countries for company information. We removed Yugoslavia as a country option and added Montenegro, Serbia, North Macedonia, and Kosovo. We changed some settings to help in page load times for the following areas. On the Events List page, we've reduced the amount of HTML code by 40%. On the client list, we've reduced the page load size by up to 20%. And for email settings, for extremely large database sets of 500 plus employees, the employee settings page load processing time was reduced from 2,500 milliseconds to 250 milliseconds. We've made a number of UI changes for font size, CSS adjustments, margin and page size adjustments, note field length, and mobile device drop-down menu size. Some of these may have affected the layout of some pages. If you find any layout issues, please post on the official support forum. And finally, here are the items that were fixed during this update, September 2nd to September 30th, 2019. Please note the continued changes and improvements to our beta features. As always, you can find the latest updates to our changelog by logging into your DJ Event Planner account and clicking on the Support Options button on the left-hand menu. You can now view the changelog in full window view by clicking on the View the Changelog option.